Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it. There's no words there to play us out. I can't do it. We'll do it live. Okay. Do it live!
The number you have reached, 911, has been changed to a non-published number.
In a world where cat videos and memes rule the feeds, one media company will rise above the noise.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
And welcome back to Henry M. Jackson High School. Amp Harrell here with you live in Mill Creek, joined, of course, by Todd Elving, live and direct on STSPN for Wesco sports coverage, presented by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing in our community. Happy to have you on board. Lynden Lions, the Lynden Ball Club, making the trek down I-5 to Mill Creek, and this one is going to be an interesting non-conference test for the Timberwolves. They took a tough loss the last time we had them on the broadcast, but 2-1 on the season, the Jackson Timberwolves. Lynden comes in 3-0 on the year and 47-6 in the prior two seasons, defending two-time 2A state champions. It's going to be a tough draw, but got to take care of business if you're the Jackson Timberwolves. Starting lineups being announced. It's going to be identical to Monday night's matchup for Jackson against Mount Vernon. Big ticket, Ryan McFerrin. Also, Seamus Williams. That's 0 and 2, respectively. Trey Hawkins wears 3. Drew Pepin wears 4. And Henry Johnson wears 5 and is the 5th starter for the Wolves. There you see him on your screen right now. For the Lynden Lions, they come in off of a win last night, 57-43 against Lakewood. And they are led by Anthony Canales. Canales, by the way, 16 points and 4 assists last night over Lakewood, and he was the 2A state tournament, all-tournament MVP. Brant Hepner wears 22. Canales wears 21. Jack Stapleton, 24. Brady Elsner wears number 2, and Charlie Ayers wears number 4. So again, Canales, Hepner, Stapleton, Elsner, and Ayers against McFerrin, Williams, Hawkins, Pepin, and Johnson for the Jackson Timberwolves. Big ticket. Ryan McFerrin was in line for the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game had they been able to pull off the comeback and get the big win here at home. This is going to show you a lot about the grit, if you will, of this Jackson Timberwolves squad, with the two-time defending state champions coming in. And Grit, one of our sponsors, the proud parent sponsor, that's Grit Handcrafted Wood. Also want to thank AmFam Insurance Agent Sally Petty in Monroe, Bickford Ford, Home Comfort Alliance, McDaniels Do It Best Hardware, Monster Energy Drink, the U.S. Military, Army, Navy, and Marines, and the Washington Officials Association. Be sure to hit the like button if you enjoy this content. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell to be notified when we've got new episodes or games on the schedule. And of course, you can watch anywhere, always free, no subscription required. And be sure to tell folks that they can listen in or watch in, as it were. And tell your coaches and administrators as well that you want more STSPN coverage. That's how we spread the word, folks. We're going to step aside for a break as they have the anthem to honor America. When we come back, the opening tap of STSPN basketball on a finally Friday night. Back here on STSPN, it is basketball time in Mill Creek on a Friday night. Glad to be a part of the action. If it looks like the crowd's a little smallish or late arriving on the far side, it's because, well, they had the divider down for the JV game, so they weren't able to sit over there. Folks filing in on a Friday night. It's relatively dry and colder than all get out there, so it's nice and warm here in the gym at Jackson High.
Yes, it is.
Again, Canales, Hepner, Stapleton, Elsner, and Bowler for the two-time defending 2A state champions. Jackson Timberwolves, the home folks, with McFerrin, Big Ticket, Williams, Hawkins, Pepin, and Johnson. And we are ready to go. Jackson in the home white. Lynden wins the tap in their 80s style, Oregon style, green and yellow uniforms. Out high, Stapleton dishes off. Canales. Rise and fire, big fella. There we go. Canales says, I'll take over now. Again, the all-tournament MVP of the state tournament. That's not too shabby, and returning to try and add to the trophy case. Hooked around the horn, driving in free throw line, settles up and in for Seamus Williams. 2-all, 7:18 to go in the opening frame. Straight away now. Stapleton gives off, little touch pass, double team. Oh, in a phone booth, up and good. Brant Hepner. Can't defend that any better without getting called for a foul. 7 minutes exactly, opening frame. Left side, Pepin. Drive, then dish. Johnson gives off. Nice dish, looking back to Henry Johnson. Unselfish play. They'd give the assist to Seamus Williams on that one. 4-all, 6:40 to go, opening frame. Driving in, scoops, left it short, nice clean. Ryan McFerrin with the board. Williams will start the play. Wants a screen, they'll double team through it. Reverse back to Pepin. Pepin drives. Lefty layup, left it short, taken away Stapleton. Three-headed monster there, Canales, Hepner, and Stapleton. And there's a walk against Anthony Canales. Lynden comes in with a pretty rowdy crowd. But the student section across the way is large and in charge for the Timberwolves. This is a tough place to go into. I don't care what your record is. Walking it up. Seamus Williams with Trey Hawkins. They'll play a little pitch and catch against this 2-3. Trapping to Ticket. McFerrin gives it back. Trey gives it off now inside. McFerrin ducks up in under, swatted away and taken away. Stapleton gets it to Hepner. Out high, Canales. Oh, a rainbow. Canales just making it look easy. Canales. We'll go with Canales. Producer in the ears. Garthis Nurpaw running things with the truck back at network control.
Yeah, you can see that I'm a little bit stressed here.
3-ball up and good. No stress for Pepin. And we're square at 7 with 5:15 to go. Poked away, Ticket, but taken right back, going to contact up underneath. And are they going to call? Oh, they're going to call a tie-up as Stapleton tried to go up with it. Taking the ball away on the possession arrow, Jackson Timberwolves. No fouls called so far as we approach 5 minutes left in the first. Straight away, Seamus gives off to Pepin. Good job controlling tempo early and being efficient with their scoring for Jackson. A triangle offense, spin, right side, step back flare, nicely done, Ryan McFerrin, and it's the first lead of the game for the Timberwolves.
Big Ticket.
That's his contribution, folks. Brady Elsner will take it up the floor, head up against Williams, gives off, good separation baseline, Ticket will shut him down, lob to the back post, Anthony Canales with the finish and one. That was brilliant. knifing away from the basket and then hooking it reverse over his head with the offhand. Foul is on Pepin, his first, team and game first. Canales gets it to go. Sub will check in for Lynden. Danny Bowler will check in, replacing Charlie Ayers. Quiet in the early going. 4:28 and the clock runs. First quarter, 10-9, Lynden. Trey gives that one back to Pepin. McFerrin looks left, then right. Seamus fighting in at the elbow, drops it off. McFerrin lost it for a moment, but he'll take it to the right side and just take a cold-blooded three, left it short and out of bounds. Good eyes Jack Stapleton to let that one go. Chance to extend a 1-point lead with 4:02 left in the opening stanza. Ty Holloman will come to the table and check in, replacing Jack Stapleton. Scoring 8 points for Canales, 2 points for Hepner. And that's it for Lynden. Been a bit more spread out for the Timberwolves. 3 for Pepin, 2 each, McFerrin, Williams, and Johnson. That in, Canales, that may have been a walk. Instead, he drops it, and Pepin picks it up. Very, very good competitive contest going on here. Nice use of the body, Williams, but he couldn't get it to go on the turnaround. Left side, Canales drives, pop, shot, no, but a foul. Tried to just kind of heave that one from his knees. This dude, 21, Anthony Canales, has more decorations than the Christmas tree, and he is leading in scoring right now. First foul on Trey. Hawkins, that is. Team second, game second.
All good on the home front.
There we go. Free throw up and good. He'll have another. Up and good. Sub will check in. That's Cale Stapleton, and he will give a breather to Anthony Canales. 3-point ball game here. Lynden on top. 3:30 left, and the clock runs. Opening quarter. Left side. Cycled around through McFerrin. Pepin fakes the pass, gives the pass. Ticket, spin, triple team, drops it off. Driving to the basket, swatted away, and they're going to say, oh, that's a player control foul. No, it's going to be a shot to the head, excuse me. Brent Hepner called for whacking him in the coconut.
Is that the official kind of call? Or?
I don't know that I've ever seen blow to the head result in free throws. But because when he put his hand behind his head, I thought that was the block charge, the player control foul. But thought they're going to get Trey with it, and instead Trey gets a basket, or a free throw rather. Chance at one more. Sub checks in for Johnson. Missed that one, and rebound comes away to Lynden. The sub, by the way, is Colby Cook, wearing number 1 in white. Left side, shoveled back, 3 ball, nothing but nylon for Brant Hepner. He's got 5. 15-10. Lynden with a lead on the road. Ticket, ball fake, then drives on Hepner. Backspin, pump fake, lays it up and in. Silky smooth for the big ticket. 15-12, Lynden in front, 2:38 to go first quarter. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Left side for Danny Bowler. Drops that one off. Contact. They're going to get a reach-in foul here on Pepin, I think. Yep. Pepin gets his second. Subs for both sides. Plenty of subs for Lynden, actually. And trying to control the flow here, the officials. Washington Officials Association, one of our sponsors, and always looking for more officials. Certainly makes things easier to put these games on if they have more officials in the pipeline. Quick strike, 3 ball falling down, no for Canales, and out of bounds. 2:25 and the clock stopped, 15-12. Another sub will cycle in. Weston Van Dalen for Lynden, that's number 3. Canales, Stapleton Also, Ayers back out there. And Ty Holloman. Flip to the top of the key, 2:10 left, driving in baseline, no. Shot, no. Foul, yes. That is the first foul on Charlie Ayers, 4 in green, not 4 in white. I was worried for a moment. Free throw up and good for Trey Hawkins. Cuts this to a 2-point game with 2:08 left, first quarter. Got them both into the game at the last stoppage, by the way. Joseph Eichhorn wears 14 for the homestanding Timberwolves. Ayers carries it up the floor, gives off left side, cycle to the corner. Dug out, then back to Ayers. Pass and cut, driving in. Canales can't get it to go off the window. Tip tapped up, taken right back, shot up and in. Stapleton takes care of the Christmas present as Ryan McFerrin couldn't secure the rebound in the lane. 3-point lead, Lynden. Seamus straight away gives back Trey. 90 seconds left first quarter. 17-14, Lynden on top. Driving. Trey gives back. Seamus, 3 on the way, no. And saved. Far side, Van Dalen. Gives back Ayers, stops and slips down, no call. Fed back out. Canales can't buy a shot right now, and it's out of bounds, stays with the Lynden Lions. Sub will return. That is Brant Hepner and his 5 points. They'll also quickly whistle Brady Elsner back in. Ty Holloman and Weston Van Dalen will have a seat for the Lions. Side out, or excuse me, Elob, in line out of bounds. I'll lob it back toward the timeline to Hepner. Elsner working against Williams, gives off, now to the corner. Cycled around the other way, 55 seconds left. Pass is batted and taken away. Cold-blooded Colby Cook. Chance to cut this lead to 1. Trailing jumper, no. Free throws upcoming for Seamus Williams. Williams just a sophomore, but he's 6 foot even and has some moves for this Jackson squad. Broadcast brought to you by American Family Insurance, Sally Petty Agency in Monroe. First free throw, no good. Foul was called on Jack Stapleton. Also, Bickford Ford, Grit, Handcrafted Wood, and Home Comfort Alliance of Snohomish and King County.
Love those guys.
Got a lot of sponsors that take good care of us here. Halfway down, that one pops back out, 0 for 2 at the stripe that time with 40 seconds left in the first. Still a 3-point lead for Lynden. Drop that one off straight away. Hepner gives back Canales. Canales gives back. 3-ball no for Brant Hepner and taken away by the Timberwolves. Pressed up the floor. One dribble, layup, no. Oh, nice follow. Big ticket Ryan McFerrin with the finish. 1-point game, 13 seconds left first quarter. Shot clock off. Off a pick, gives back. 3-ball, got it. Brant Hepner buries it. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Deep 3. Got it off the window! Ticket with the triple. And it's a 1-point game going to the end, or going into the second quarter. We'll step aside for a break on STSPN.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Back here on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing in Snohomish County and beyond. And proud to sponsor STSPN Sports since 2021. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Garthis Nurpaw running things back in the truck, trying to keep everybody in check. It's a hard job. Garthis, you have my respect. 1 point lead after the buzzer beater off the window from McFerrin to end the first quarter.
Did you see that ball coming here? You realize that you have to dive for that ball because our bodies can mend, equipment can't.
That's fair. Controversial, but fair. We'll work on that regenerating equipment. If you know anybody in STEM, that's the next project we need. STEM education, very important, specifically for sports broadcasts. Canales into the lane. Beep, beep, lays it up and in. Man, he is a good player. He's got 12 to lead all scorers. 8 for Hepner and 2 threes. 2 for Stapleton for the Lynden Lions. For Jackson, 9 for McFerrin, including that big 3. 3 each for Hawkins and Pepin. 2 each for Johnson and Williams. Shuffled in, then to the corner, then back out. Deep 3 on the way, no from Jackson Rabe. Offensive board. Eichhorn, no, and taken away finally as Stapleton will get it out of there for the Lions. Carried up the floor. Elsner. You have an Elsner and an Eichhorn on the floor. I'm going to trip over my own tongue. Handoff coming around. Nice double team. Burped it away, and it will get saved going out of bounds and stay with the Lynden Lions. But that's some hustle. That's some Jackson hustle. Subs checking in for both sides. Holloman in for Jack Stapleton for Lynden. Jackson Rabe out for the Timberwolves of Jackson High. Seamus Williams back out there. Side fed in, poked away Ticket, and out of bounds. For those just joining us, Ryan McFerrin is Big Ticket, or as his coach often calls him, just Ticket.
And we want to make sure that everybody compares us to the other guy. How's our picture?
What picture from the other guy?
Yeah.
3 ball up and no good. Taken away. A crystal clear 4K, I believe, tonight. Loose ball, and they will tie it up.
Yeah, it's a good-looking picture.
Oh, yeah. I can use that for another angle, perhaps. Subs cycling through for both sides. Number 10, Danny Bowler on for Lynden, replacing Charlie Ayers. Jackson finally gets Henry Johnson back in, as I believe that was Jackson Rabe or Joseph Eichhorn who checked out. More play to the floor, and now they're going to call a foul. McFerrin and Colby Cook out there, along with Seamus Williams, Henry Johnson, and Trey Hawkins for the T-Wolves. 6:22 to go, second quarter. Pop to Trey, pump fake, then a fadeaway, no. Knifing in for the rebound, no call. Johnson couldn't secure it, and away go the Lions. Open man, little tic-tac-toe. 3 ball won't settle in. Offensive board, stick back and 1. Anthony Canales. Canales is just everywhere you want him to be if you're a Lynden fan. This young man is going to have a career as long as his desire and body will allow him. Up and good.
3-pointer.
Yeah, old school 3-pointer. Foul is the second on Colby Cook. Team foul number 2 of the quarter. Colby has a seat as Pepin will check back in. 2 fouls for either of them. Again, 2 fouls this quarter on the T-Wolves. 1 foul on the visitors from Lynden. If you get to 5, it's double bonus time for the rest of the quarter. Under 6 to play in the quarter. Fed in, then back up the lane. Knifing in, no for Big Ticket, and taken away. Measured up the floor. Elsner to the corner to Bowler, and he'll bury the three. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside for a break and be right back on STSPN.
We're not here to take part. We're here to take over. I am the beast.
Back here on STSPN, out of that timeout. And a very good timeout, very smart timeout for the Jackson Timberwolves, because they've given up an 8-0 run and all of a sudden trail 28-19. 5:33 in the clock run, second quarter. It's been very much a punch, counter-punch kind of game thus far, carrying it. Oh, I don't know. I thought that would have been a Euro step or a continuation. They call the walk on Ryan McFerrin and turn it over.
I was watching some clips the other night of NBA Euro walks, and I got to tell you, there's a lot of traveling.
Oh, absolutely. The NBA is almost unwatchable because of all the travels. But I didn't think he walked there. Popped it up and in and one for Brant Hepner. Hepner now in double figures. Foul is on Henry Johnson. Team foul number 3 with 5:10 left in the quarter. Yeah, seems like the higher the level, the less willing they are to blow the whistle for a walk. Can't get it to go. Offensive board, stick back no, and taken away ticket. So that didn't go as bad as it could have. Approaching 5 to play in the first half. Straight away, Williams gives off Pepin, picked up well by Danny Bowler. McFerrin splits the D, one-on-one, spins it up, no. Tip follow, no. Tries to get the board, and it's just ripped away from him. Highway robbery, Anthony Canales. Gets a little hug for his trouble. 4.5 left in the first half of play. Snap lob over far side. Fed back in baseline left. Cycle away Bowler. Just pass and cut and wear the defending team out. Holloman gives that one up. Canales can't get it to go. He did beat the shot clock though. Pepin, right side, skip pass in. McFerrin looking for help. It wasn't there. Straight away, Sheamus drive and dish. That'll work. That'll work. Big ticket. Assist to Sheamus Williams. And now a timeout, Lynden. They're running a frenetic offense. 30-second timeout. Let's take one as well. Back after this on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years. They are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to action here on STSPN. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Presented by Les Schwab Tires, along with McDaniel's Do It Best Hardware, Monster Energy Drink, U.S. Military, Army, Navy, and Marines, and the Washington Officials Association. Oh, and Adrenaline Fundraising for good measure. Nearly a turnover there as Elsner threw it low. Elsner cycles it around, stolen away, Pepin. See what the Timberwolves can do here. Carrying in, blocked, and they'll call the foul. Cale Stapleton called for the infraction. Looks like Sheamus Williams. Nope, excuse me, Trey Hawkins will go to the line. 3:32 left in the first half. 9-point lead for the Lions of Lynden.
We have one of our regular viewers that got on the chat there. I said, let's have some fun tonight. And he put in, "You're not lying." Lion, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's thinking with your canoodle.
Yes.
Free throw missed. Second one gets it to go. For Trey Hawkins, 4 points all the hard way, and it's an 8-point lead for Lynden.
Maybe he'll let us know how we look tonight.
The product on the floor and the shot of what's on the floor, sharp. Not going to comment on my own appearance. 3 ball up and good. Anthony Canales, click, click, boom. But I mentioned he's pretty good.
You did mention that.
11-point lead for Lynden. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Dropped it off and fed underneath, intended for Johnson. Knocked out of bounds off of Green. Oh, no, excuse me. They initially pointed that it was Linden's ball, or excuse me, that it was Jackson's ball, and then they reversed their decision. Under 3 and the clock rolls, second quarter. 11-point lead for the 2A, two-time defending state champions. Pump fake, then cycle to the corner, in then out. They'll cover Elsner up with McFerrin. Gets a paw on it. Ooh. I think that Jackson might have gotten bailed out. I think that one went off the fingertip of McFerrin, but they're going to say out of bounds to Jackson. Pepin and Williams. Hawkins carrying in Trey. He'll get whacked and go to the line.
Because there's no whacking.
Nope, not allowed to whack dudes. By the way, reminds me of, I think we hit the 15-year anniversary recently of the greatest penalty call in all of college football. You know, he was giving him the business.
He was giving him the business.
Have you seen that one? Free throw up and good, by the way. Personal foul, 69, offense. He was giving him the business. Replay the down. Trey Hawkins with 6 points, all the hard way. Cuts this to a 9-point game again. Charlie Ayers gives that one to Van Dalen. Left elbow to Stapleton, then back to Ayers. Cycled around, Stapleton, double team, gives off in the corner. Fed inside with position against 2 defenders. Can't get it to go. They're going to call the foul, though, and send Brant Hepner to the line. Foul is the third on Drew Pepin. Oh, excuse me. Not the third on Drew Pepin. It's the second on Henry Johnson. It was a 5, not a 4. Free throw won't go for Brant Hepner. Sitting on 10 points. 2:06 to go. Clock stopped first half. Be sure to like and subscribe and share it with your friends. It helps us get that algorithm working and share the love of local sports.
Absolutely. More people see it,
the better.
Absolutely.
That free throw is good, making it a 10-point game for Lynden. And then there was a walk. And Seamus Williams heard the whistle and realized what happened and couldn't believe what he just did. Dragging the plant foot. Subs will cycle through. So Lynden will walk it up the floor.
He drags his plant foot, but the NBA, they just take steps.
Yeah, I've seen a number of YouTube recommended videos, like what we would like to be a part of, that talk about NBA travels, but they get increasingly more ridiculous. Ooh, couldn't get it to go, and then Hepner just has the rebound yanked out of his hand. McFerrin back the other way. Stops, then gives off to Williams. Feeding it back in, knocked away from behind. A little bit of anything you can do, I can do better from Lynden. Out high, Elsner trying to work free of Williams. Whipped around, trying to change the offense up a bit. Driving baseline, trickling it out. And a whistle and a foul. Charlie Ayers trying to create. Jackson's Ryan McFerrin picks up his first, team's 5th. So for the next 59 seconds, Lynden in the double bonus. Free throw up and good. Charlie Ayers. Sub will check in as Hepner has a seat, replaced by Ty Holloman.
Oh, yeah. Boy, I just had a... You know what? I have to apologize. We are not... This is Lynden, not Mount Vernon. Why in the world do I think that it's because we've done Mount Vernon like 3 of the last 5 nights.
Certainly felt like it. 45 seconds left. Fed back. Pepin drives. Free throw line. Forces. No. Tipped up and saved going out of bounds. What a play by the big Ticket. Lobbed back to Ticket. McFerrin will drive. Jab step. Has it ripped away and a jump ball.
I'm surprised nobody said anything. They're just letting us look stupid.
I mean, that's something that a lot of people are happy to do, is let somebody look stupid. I'll blame Gerthis Nurpo on the truck for not catching that. He's quality control, too.
Absolutely.
Holloman will sub in, replacing, or excuse me, I think Holloman had a seat, replaced by the returning Brett Hepner. 25 seconds left, first half.
In all fairness, they're all green, okay?
Yeah.
Lynden.
Mount Vernon.
Jackson.
15 seconds left. Working with it out high, Elsner. Shot clock down to 8. Fed to the corner. Down to 5. In the corner, turnaround, 3 ball short, draws iron. 2 seconds left. Got to do something with it. Ticket. Can't get that one to go. Lightning does not strike twice, and will go to the locker room. Lynden leading by 11. It's 35-24. Lynden on top. Step aside for a break. When we come back, the second half call here on STSPN.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
In 1934, Bickford Ford opened their doors in Snohomish, Washington, and they've been an active part of the community ever since. So when you're looking for a new Ford truck, SUV, or hybrid, or if you want to take advantage of your current car's value, start at the place you can trust, the one that's been around for 89 years and is Western Washington's #1 volume Ford dealership. Family-owned Bickford Ford on Bickford Avenue in Snohomish or online at bickford.net.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back, and, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the end, we're fighting for each other.
This is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, you know, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together, and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else on the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
The new generation. The next level. Sending it big.
You're in for a good run. Let's go.
Come with us to the track, to the trails, to the slopes, to the surf, to the fight, to the race.
Look at this.
To the 4 a.m. starts, training harder, pushing further, hitting back, hard. To the fans, to the followers, and the haters. Come with us to the blood, to the sweat, and the broken bones. Cue rehab. We never quit. We never give up. We take control. To the world titles. To the world's first. The world's best. Come with us. We're just getting started.
It's going to be so much fun. I promise you.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
McDaniel's Do-It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do-It-Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Hey there, laddie. Do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
The future is threatened by enemies often unrelenting, unexpected, and unpredictable.
Stay alert, Marines.
In the midst of an uncertain and evolving world, the need for Marines to defeat these shifting threats is critical. Because the need to ensure stability for our nation has never been greater.
Sending coordinates now.
When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant: Marines.
go.
Back to it here on STSPN. Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig here with you. Lynden on the road at the Jackson Timberwolves. Lynden with a lead 35-24 after 2 complete. Scoring is an interesting study here. First of all, for Lynden, they won the opening quarter 20-19. They won the second quarter 15-5 to pull away to this lead. The next thing to consider is individual scoring. Canales had 10 points in the first, finished the first half with 18, 11 points for Brant Hepner, also a 3 for Danny Bowler, 2 points for Jack Stapleton, and 1 free throw made for Charlie Ayers. For Jackson, Anthony McFerrin with 11 points and a big buzzer beater 3 to end the first quarter. 6 points for Trey Hawkins, all free throws. A 3-pointer for Drew Pepin, 2 points each for Seamus Williams and Henry Johnson.
Oh, I better get a drink in here before I...
35-24 is your score here as we restart play. Follow us on X, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And remember to like, subscribe, and share if you like this content and want more of it. Jackson starts off with possession. Pepin will give this one back to Hawkins. Hawkins drives, leans it to the corner. Pepin a 3, nothing but nylon. Drew Pepin, a 3 in the first, a 3 in the third.
Nope.
6 points for Pepin. And Jackson on the comeback trail.
If anybody knows somebody here in the game that is that is local, that came to the game, we got a couple of Proud Parent T-shirts to give away. So if they come down and first come, first serve.
Though if you could wait until a commercial break, that might be helpful.
Well, it could be.
Fed in and then bounced off of the nose of Henry Johnson, and he'll somehow get the rebound, goes through contact, got it in one. Hello. That is what we call putting in the work, amigo. He lost the shot. The rebound went through the wickets and bounced off his nose. He somehow wound up with it anyway, and then goes up, gets the basket, and gets the foul. But yes, Proud Parent shirts presented by Grit Handcrafted Wood. If you know somebody who's at the game, send them down to press row here. Cuts this lead down to 5. That is an explosive sequence here for Henry M. Jackson High.
As seen on TV.
Absolutely. In your living room or in your pocket, perhaps. Turnover and then turned back over. Collapsing to the basket. No. Loose ball, and coming away with it is Trey Hawkins. Good defensive stand by the Timberwolves. Hawkins draws contact, no foul. It squirts out of bounds.
I think this basket down here is wider than the one on the other side.
Just easier to hit the baskets, whichever side is going this way?
Yeah, because Jackson was having a hard time down there, and now Lynden is.
Now Lynden is. 3 ball, left that one short and taken away underneath the basket, Jack Stapleton.
Oh, we got the professional photographer back.
Shuffled back. Left side now straight away. Stapleton gives off to the corner. 3 ball up and good. Brady Elsner quiets the crowd with a dagger. That snaps a 6-0 run by the Jackson side. Under 6 to play in the third. Carrying baseline and then apparently stepping on the baseline. Oh, we're going to have a foul called here? Yeah. Blocking foul on Jack Stapleton. That is his 3rd foul. Team's 2nd of the quarter. Lobbed in. Seamus Williams gives off to Pepin. And now to Ryan McFerrin. McFerrin, pump fake, then dropped that one off. I think he was looking for Pepin, and it bounced off the hand of Trey Hawkins trying to cut through. Unfortunate mistake there, and it's a turnover back to Lynden. Lions have won 4 of the last 5 2A state championships, and they're 2-time defending champions here. Little incredulity on the faces of the Timberwolves squad. Ryan McFerrin yanked that one out of the hands of a Lynden Lion and gets called for a reach and grab foul. 8-point lead for Lynden. Out of the game goes Stapleton. In goes Holloman, wearing 11 for the Sprite-clad or duck-clad Lynden Lions. Canales with the basket. He's got 20 points. 40-30 with 5:19 to go. Third quarter. Gives off Pepin. Now back Williams. Hawkins. Trey Hawkins will lean back and can't get the floater to go. Rebound comes away to Lynden. Elsner starts left, goes right, and they'll change the play. Elsner.
What am I doing here?
Elsner, Canales. Ayers with it now. Pumps, then gives that one back straight away to Holloman. Cycled underneath. There's the contact, and they're going to call the player control foul. Good job setting up the campfire underneath. I think that was Seamus Williams again, getting set underneath. Williams, Pepin, McFerrin, Johnson, Pepin. Hawkins carries in, and the follow flushes it home gently. Henry Johnson. Henry Johnson at 6'6", a senior, elevated and I won't say dominated, but insisted. Wasn't a tomahawk jam, but they all count for two that way. Driving in. Oh, Canales has it whacked from behind. And they're going to call the foul. They're going to call the hit. That's a foul on Henry Johnson. And the crowd at Henry M. Jackson is not happy with the call. Johnson's third, team's second of the quarter. At the line 2 times. Canales gets it to go. 21 for number 21. They'll sub Ayers out, replaced by Danny Bowler. Bowler had a big second quarter 3. Also, they'll sub back in Jack Stapleton in his 3 fouls, replacing Brant Hepner in his 2. Hepner goes to the bench with 11 points. Stapleton only has 2 points. 4:11 to go, third quarter. 41-32. Lynden with the lead. Up and can't get it to go. And out of bounds off of Lynden.
I don't know about that.
It's been a weird sequence and, frankly, a little bit of a weird game. Near side Pepin trying to get around the corner. Settles for a floater. Doesn't get it to go, but McFerrin will elevate and redirect. Under 4 to play in the third. 41-34, Lynden. Beats the steal. McFerrin a 3. Rims the cup. Chipped up, taken away by Trey Hawkins. Hawkins 2-on-2. Needs some help. Drives in. Left it short. Punched up. No. Punched up. No again. Whistle foul. This should send Ticket to the line. The big ticket, Ryan McFerrin, draws the foul on 11. Ty Holloman. His second, team's 4th. So 3:39 left, and next foul puts it in the double bonus. Cycling through, Holloman out, Stapleton in, and Canales out. Did not see who returned. Must have been, no, Cale Stapleton was the one I just said. Anyway, lobbed in and barely controlled by Seamus Williams. Williams head up against Elsner, drops that one off. Near side Trey, gives McFerrin, right side, spins left, got up good. Big ticket, Ryan McFerrin making magic happen. 41-36, it's a 5-point game, and there's a timeout, Lions. We will step aside for a break as well. It's a full 3:18 to go in the third. Getting close on STSPN.
SWCC is an acronym, and it stands for Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman.
You know, you can stand across from the guy and say, you know what, he's got your back. And, you know, that's the guy you're counting on. If something goes wrong, he's going to be there.
In the
the end, we're fighting for each other.
Wolfpack, this is Witch Doctor requesting immediate hot extract.
Here on the team, about 22 of us on the boat. You know them personally, so you know exactly whose life you have in your hands.
Everyone's come together and everyone's sole mission is to do their job individually as best they can to benefit everyone else in the boat.
I got a brotherhood, and it's a real brotherhood, and it's a loyal and honest brotherhood, and that's what matters.
Back here on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing. Also by Monster Energy Drink. The more you know. 41-36. The visitors from Lynden with the lead in the basketball. 3:12 to go in the third. Elsner floats it over to Bowler. Bowler working against McFerrin. Elsner back to Bowler. Goes the long way to Canales. Back to Elsner, drives the elbow, slip pass in, underneath, going up to contact, and getting the up and down, or not the up and down violation, the tie up. Stapleton leaped and wanted a call, and I think Seamus Williams got his hands up. Under 3 to play in the third, 5-point game. Lobbed in Canales. Ow! How was there not a call either way there? Down the lane, no, and taken away, and now there's a foul, and yeah, Henry Johnson knew it. That was chaos personified right there. 41-36 your score with 2:47 to go in the third. Johnson gets his fourth and has a seat, replaced by the returning Colby Cook. I'm still back on that play a few seconds ago, and there was contact at the free throw line on the other side, and bodies flying everywhere, and just let them play.
I like Big Ticket's little spin down here.
Yeah. Just been hard to get a shot for Big Ticket. Canales up the ladder. Tip follow. No. Ow. Two dudes from the same team taking each other out. Power play down there, and it's blocked out of bounds by Jack Stapleton. That is what you call a penalty kill. It was 3-on-1, and big number 24 just leaped and smacked that one away. That in, and a quick contact and a foul. That one called on Danny Bowler. 2:13 to go.
Well, then we go to the line, right? Because it's 5 fouls.
That is 5 fouls, so that'll be 2 free throws for Trey Hawkins. 6 points, all earned at the stripe. Bowler will quickly exit. If he's replaced by Weston Van Dalen. Free throw up, no good for Trey Hawkins. Trying to cut into this lead. And gets that one to drop in. 7 points the hard way for Trey. 41-37. Lead is 4 for the Lynden Lions against the 1-3-1. Near side Van Dalen. Straight away Hepner gives that one off. Van Dalen, right elbow, forced out. Canales cycled back around to Hepner. Elsner drives, dishes back out. 6 on the shot clock. Driving, pop shot, good. Anthony Canales with 23 on the night. Minute 38 left in the third. McFerrin, right block. Dishes that one up and in. Big man basketball with some silky smooth moves. 4-point game.
Big Ticket.
The Big Ticket makes it count. Sub to the table for the Timberwolves. And now for the Lions as well. Minute 10 left in the third. One-handed by Elsner. He will drive, dish that one off. Stapleton can't get it to go, and a chance to cut into this lead with 60 seconds left in the third. And they'll call the walk as Seamus Williams dragged the plant foot trying to post up. Seamus will get some air. Replaced by Joseph Eichhorn. Stapleton out for Lynden, replaced by Holloman. 58 seconds left, third quarter. Lynden with a lead in the basketball, but it's only a 4-point lead. Stolen away. McFerrin, big ticket, hesitates. 360. Got it and one. That is a nasty move. Hit the replay on that one if you don't mind. Just go back 10 seconds. Chance to cut this to a 1-point game. Elsner picks up his first. Team is over the 5-foul margin. And violation will give this one back to Lynden. Foul is a push on Colby Cook, his third. Team's fourth of the quarter. So McFerrin couldn't get the old school 3, but he still cuts this to a 2-point game. It was 35-24 at halftime. So an 11-point lead evaporates down to 2 points. 43.9 left in the third. Lynden trying to take care of the basketball. To the corner, Hepner, back out, Elsner. To the corner again, left that one short. Loose ball on the baseline, got it. Up and in, Canales. One-man wrecking crew wearing number 21 in old school Oregon green. 15 seconds left in the third. Eichhorn, and on the return pass, it's picked off. One-on-one. Oh, nice pump fake. Elsner putting on a clinic with that one. 4 seconds left. 1 second. No. And that will do it for the third. We will settle this in the fourth quarter. 6-point lead for Lynden. Back with the fourth quarter call after this on STSPN.
Laddie, do you have a fallen tree or a forgotten log? Do you have some old wood planks that'll have a story I'd like to tell? Great. They'll mill it, prepare it, and finish the wood for your unique project. Let them take your storied old wood and turn it into a world-class piece of art. Grit, handcrafted, is something that will be treasured for a lifetime.
Here on STSPN, Amp Harrell, Todd Elvig along for the ride. Sarah Elvig in the house, and Gerthis Nurpaw holding things down in the truck. Got to keep them in line. It's been a long night. In the fourth. Big quarter. Oh, that one swatted away. Good defense by Stapleton for Lynden, working against Colby Cook. Tail of the tape, though, 17-12. Jackson outscored Lynden there in the third. And then a quick push foul called against the Timberwolves. Foul is on McFerrin. That is his third. Now sub will check in. That is Henry Johnson replacing Colby Cook. Johnson, be careful country. He's got 4 fouls. Lobbed into Ayers. Ayers leaves it back for Elsner. 6-point lead for Lynden with the basketball. Drop to the corner, Elsner. Lob straight away. There's a push. I think that's going against Eichhorn. He got kind of tangled up with Jack Stapleton on a screen. And Eichhorn called for the infraction. Team second, his first. 7:15 left in quarter number 4. That in, then rocketed away. Good use of hands by McFerrin. Back between the ring. Pepin drops that one off. Eichhorn. Eichhorn getting bodied. Going up to Pepin. Silky smooth. Left side of the lane. Ruth Pepin pops that one. He's got 8. 47-43 with 6:50 to go in the fourth. Half court 1-3-1. Working with it left side. Now out of the right corner. Canales. 25 points for Canales on the day. Dropped into the corner and out of bounds. And the officials are going to confer which way this one goes. They are going to say it goes to Lynden, tipped out of bounds by the Timberwolves. Trey Hawkins checked back in, replacing Eichhorn. Line break play. Lynden will get that one in to Ayers. Free ball offline, saved underneath, finished up and in. Anthony Canales, he's got 27. 49-43, Lynden. Hawkins drives, pulls up, puts it up, and one. I hesitated mainly because I didn't know which way that whistle was going to go. The heady, high IQ play by Trey Hawkins, the 6'1" swingman and senior.
You know, we thought that the Lynden kids didn't show up, but actually they didn't. They're over here to our left.
Slightly smallish student section. I mean, 2A school, so slightly smallish student population.
I think they traveled pretty good.
Yeah, I would say so, especially since it's not exactly a short trip from Lynden to Mill Creek.
Correct.
22. Jack Stapleton with his 4th foul. 6:13 left in the fourth. Got it to go. Hawkins. Hit the and one and cuts this to a 3-point game. 6 minutes to go. Still plenty of basketball left to be played here from Jackson. But underneath, Canales, and he stepped on the end line. Wow! Chance to tie it up here or cut it to a point. 6 minutes to go. Fourth quarter. Williams, Hawkins, Pepin, McFerrin, and Johnson. Lobbed baseline. Got it in one. My goodness. Henry Johnson. Basket and one, and a chance to tie this thing up at 5:43 left. Holloman called for his third. Sub will check in, and we got a timeout on the floor. It is a full. It is be careful country for the Lynden Lions. We'll step aside for a break. Back with more after this on STSPN.
For 45 years, Snohomish County homeowners have relied on Home Comfort Alliance for heating, cooling, plumbing, and electrical because of their award-winning customer service. Thousands of reviews reference Home Comfort Alliance as professional, knowledgeable, efficient, and technicians who are courteous, and they take the time to explain things. For all your home comfort systems, call 1-833-COMFORT and make your life more comfortable with Home Comfort Alliance.
Thanks to Les Schwab tires, I'm a confident backseat driver, but Mom's a little stressed about spending. Remember, breathe in. Now watch your speed and breathe out. Good. Even though we're watching our wallets, Les Schwab is still watching out for our safety. So turn here.
Help keep drivers and backseat drivers safe with Les Schwab tires.
Back to action here. Out of that timeout, it's been a 7-2 run. Chance to make it an 8-2 run for the homestanding Jackson Timberwolves. And if they do make it an 8-2 run, we have a tied ball game with 5:43 left in regulation. It is, we do. Henry Johnson, biggest free throw of the young season thus far. Again, two-time defending 2A state champions. 3-0 on the year, 47-6 the prior 2 years. Lynden is Goliath, and right now, Henry M. Jackson is slaying. Right side, Elsner. Driving into traffic. Lobs it back. Catch and shoot three. Left wing off the heel. No from Ayers. And the rebound comes down on the inline, and a whistle and a foul. And they're going to say foul on a Holloman for Lynden. His fourth, team's third.
That's danger country.
Yes. This is a scenario that Lynden doesn't often see itself in. By my math, they're 50-6 in the last 2+ seasons. Free ball from the corner for the lead. Boom! Trey Hawkins. 12 points on the night for Hawkins, and it is a 52-49 Timberwolves lead. Straight away, Canales answers the bell. Canales with 30 points, and now we've got a stoppage for an injured player.
Is that big ticket?
That's big ticket, I'm almost positive. And he was about to get help, and he didn't want to put any weight on the leg, so the training staff is going to have to come out. And that is no bueno. See if it's cramping and he can be helped up, or well, we don't want to speculate, especially with Ryan McFerrin, the big ticket. Okay, she checks him out, she helps him up, and he is going to leave the floor under his own power. We'll call it a sprain or a sprain. Or cramping. He is day-to-day. So he will check out and be replaced by Colby Cook. So that is a tough spot right there for Jackson, but he's going to get some hydration, and we'll go from there. 52 all. Calling a play, Trey Hawkins, head up against Charlie Ayers. He's going to drive, double team comes. Kick back out to the big fella, Henry Johnson. Hawkins drives, layup, no, and then, that is a tough one. Henry Johnson has just fouled out. Johnson tried to go up and tip follow, and he was caught in the air as the rebound went to Lynden. Fifth foul, and Johnson has fouled out. 2 for, looks like 10 points for Henry Johnson, and he will exit early. McFerrin, he's going to give it a go. He is going to give it a go, favoring the leg. And this could be the flu game right here. McFerrin with 19 points on the day. Outside, skip force. Loose ball recovered. Hepner. Go into the baseline. No. Good job. Blue line play by Elsner. Gives it up. And then that time really did give it up. Saved that time by Ayers. And Elsner rather will rocket that one down the lane. Punched up and in.
He wanted to take and slam that down, but he said, no, we need the points more than I need to
show off.
The highlight.
Stapleton apparently with the basket, and a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. Yep, back after this on STSPN.
McDaniel's Do It Center is located in beautiful Snohomish, Washington. Locally owned and operated for over 40 years, they are proud to provide the Snohomish Valley with exceptional hardware, tools, lawn and garden, and sporting goods products. Their commitment to delivering legendary customer service and their outstanding employees continue to make McDaniel's the best and one of the most recognized Do It Best centers in the nation. Stop by and experience for yourself the difference between McDaniel's and the big box stores. Discover why so many people are choosing to shop at McDaniel's.
Back to action on STSPN, presented by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing in Snohomish County and beyond. 54-52, Lynden with the lead. Jackson with the basketball. McFerrin still dancing around out there. Straight away, high-low action. Fighting his way in, and the ball squirts free, and they're going to say it went out off of McFerrin. That's a tough break.
I think he went to spin around. He just lost his grip on that.
3:23 in the clock runs, 2-point game. against the two-time defending state champions of 2A. Given off near side. Elsner. Whipped around to the far side to Ayers. Ayers hesitates and distributes. Canales into the lane, dumps it off. Right side, 3 ball. Too long for Hepner. Offensive board. Ayers will run it down. Cycled around. Ball fake. Elsner lobs to the rim. Nope. Offensive board again. Let's try this one more time. No. And there's a foul. And they're going to get that one on Stapleton. And if that is on 2-4, he's done.
Yep,
He's done.
It is.
Stapleton has had a rough game. He fouls out with only 4 points. Oh, excuse me. That's his 4th, not his 5th. I was apparently off by a foul. My apologies. Stapleton, by the way, had 11 points and 9 rebounds last night. So to hold him to 4 thus far, that's an accomplishment for this defense. Down the lane to contact and taken away from Pepin. And the officials are going to say jump ball.
Big ticket. Hurt a finger or something.
Yeah, I think it was a finger. For a second there, I thought he got hit in a sensitive area.
Yeah.
Can't really tell everything from our camera angles. Sometimes you can't tell everything with 20 camera angles, and it might be for the best. To the corner, Hepner. Back out, Elsner. Deep left corner for Charlie Ayers. Gives that one up. Stapleton drives, dishes back door. Good shutdown. Seamus Williams, I was fighting for you. Nothing else you could do, but I think Hepner got that one to go. 3 ball up and good. Oh, no, excuse me. They said 2. Oh, they did say 3. Okay. Pepin. That's this to a 1-point game now. 1:35 left. Trickled back. And in and out into the corner. Spin move. Canales drops it off near side. Ayers doesn't want to take the shot. Lob back too far and into the student section. And now with 1:20 left, Jackson will have the ball down just a point. Timeout on the floor. It is a full. It is the Timberwolves game to take away when we return. 1:20 left on STSPN.
For every generation, it has started with the call to serve. Discovering the purpose and the belonging earned with the title. Learning to dig deep and push through adversity together. Defending our nation and its people. It is a life of great worth and reward. But Marines are never really finished serving. Their commitment comes full circle, visible in communities across our country. This is Semper Fidelis, always faithful, always Marine, marking a path for the next generation.
Back here for the stretch run on STSPN. West Coast Sports presented by Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing on our broadcast since 2021, but 1957, I believe. And then very quickly the over and back, and that's a communication breakdown because on a side out, Jackson thought they could flip it into the backcourt and set up that way, but it was a quick whistle and a turnover.
Yeah, I think he had, well, one thing is he caught it and he had foot on both sides of the line.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice that part. 56-55, Lynden the lead and the ball, but it's only a 1-point lead as we approach a minute left in regulation. Lynden has led for most of the game, but the Timberwolves have certainly made it interesting down the stretch. 3 ball no for Canales and taken away off the loose ball. Williams lobs it up ahead. Pepin stops. Free throw line. Hesitates. Ball just about ate him up there. Williams to the corner. Colby Cook. Pepin off a screen. Looks left instead of going to Ticket. Cook gives that one off. Hawkins carries, and he is fouled. Looks like that's Weston Van Dalen. And that will be foul number 4 against the visitors from Lynden. So 2 free throws upcoming. Oh, excuse me, that was the 5th. So now double bonus the rest of the way. Missed the front end, but he can tie it up right here with 33.8 seconds left. 3.8 second difference. Shot clock, game clock. Got to get the free throw here for the tie. Trey Hawkins, bend to the knees and fires. Didn't get it to go, tipped up and out of bounds. And it's going to go to Lynden. 32.5 left, 30 on the shot clock. And they really don't have to shoot here. And there's the timeout for Lynden in the front court. Unless this is a full, let's keep it right here. I think it's going to be a full. It is. So with a 60-second timeout, let's step aside and reset. 56-55. This is the ball game on STSPN.
It's like a loop machine. All around town, trying to get down. It's like a loop machine.
25.9 seconds left on the game clock. 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Out of the timeout, Lynden has to take care of the basketball, up by just a point on the road. Fed in. They do not take care of the basketball. There's contact. They're trying to get a timeout, and instead there's a foul. Seamus Williams going to be called for the foul, and he was saying, no, I had the ball. I had the ball. Williams is called for the foul. Team foul number 4. So no free throws upcoming. Shot clock turned off at 21.3. Side out, front court, Jack Stapleton, who I thought had fouled out. Pass to a cutter, and he gets fouled hard. Brady Elsner. And this is going to decide the game. That should have been the 5th foul, and he's shooting free throws. Okay, everybody has to reset and realize that. So Elsner to the line 2 times. Worst case scenario is it's a 3-point game. It's the first. He's got 6 points. Subs will cycle. Hepner, Stapleton, Canales, the shooter Elsner, and Charlie Ayers for Lynden for a 3-point lead. Got it. Well, pretty simple here. Got to hit a 3.
Yeah, we could be going into overtime. Oh,
he's going to lay it up, and there's a timeout. That was a deliberate call. Get the easy basket, foul, and get a takeaway. Timeout, Jackson.
Second timeout.
Do we want? Okay, we will keep it right here. Do want to remind folks to hit the like button if you enjoy what we're doing here. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to share it. And, well, tell everybody to watch.
Absolutely.
We have got a honey of a game here, 58-57. The call was go straight down the lane. Hawkins got the layup. 14 seconds left. Got the quick timeout.
Oh, we could run my STSPN beer commercial.
Should we? You mean soda commercial?
Yeah, soda. It's not really.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll go with that. Back to it for the final.
That's just too much fun.
Final 13.7 here on STSPN. Lynden with a lead by a point. They have the basketball, 94 feet to go. Got to get a takeaway or a foul, and there's the foul.
With 1.1.
I don't think that's accurate. I really don't think that's accurate. It was supposed to be 13 seconds left, and okay, now they're going to reset it. Yeah, somebody hit the trigger a little too quick and bled off most of the time. So two shots.
Lynden like that.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure. 2 shots upcoming for Anthony Canales, who is the front runner for the Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game if this score holds up. Got the first one. 31 points on the night. Van Dalen out, Ayers in for the Lynden Lions. We'll also put in Bowler if there's another opportunity. It doesn't go. 2-point lead. Right side Hawkins, 7 seconds. Needs a 3. Step back for the lead. Nobody is fouled. Oh my goodness. He is fouled, and he will decide this at the line. You never foul the jump shooter. Charlie Ayers commits the oopsie, and with 3.4 seconds left, chance to tie or take the lead here.
No, it'd be tied.
59-57. It's a 3-point or free throw. First one up and good for Hawkins. 2 free throws upcoming. He was fouled in the act of shooting a 3. Trey, second one. Got it. We are tied. Timeout on the floor with 3.4 seconds left. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. And this is a terrible spot to be in if you're the Lynden Lions. This is house money right here for Jackson. You missed the 3, but you get fouled.
Who called the timeout? Lynden?
Lynden.
Yeah, because they don't want to have him be in a rhythm.
Well, not only that, but if he hits this one, you've got to have a plan to get up the floor with 3 seconds left and try to take the lead away. If he misses, well, what do you do? What do you do with 3 seconds left?
Getting extra minutes.
3.4 seconds left. Trey Hawkins tucks the Superman cape inside of his number 3 jersey. A chance to give the lead to the Jackson Timberwolves at home on a Friday night against the 2-time defending 2A champions. Hawkins.
Oh,
lead.
My
and here
God.
we go. Here we go. Elsner lobs to beat the buzzer. No! Oh my goodness! The Timberwolves have struck gold. The Timberwolves have struck gold against the Lynden Lions.
I think he's got to have the player of the game.
You better believe it, amigo. Number 3, Trey Hawkins steals the show and breaks the hearts of the Lynden Lions. We'll step aside for a break, and when we come back, we'll have our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game interview. Be Still My Heart, 60-59. Lynden falls, and the Timberwolves rise.
Jackson High School Timberwolves. Please drive safely.
That's cool.
All right. And we're back live with our Adrenaline Fundraising Player of the Game. He wears 3. His name is Trey. Trey Hawkins, my goodness. Has it sunk in what in the world just happened?
I mean, it was a close game. I mean, I still got a lot of adrenaline like pumping in me right now, and it's like it's kind of surreal right now. And all my teammates kind of crowd around me at the end. Coach got a little mad about that because you know, act like you've been there before. But yeah, no, it's a little surreal, but it's nice.
So what did you guys know about this Lynden team coming in? I mean, it's not a secret that they're a pretty good team, right?
I mean, they're a very good team. They won 2A state last year, and we had some film on them. They only played one game before us, I believe. So we only had one game of film, but we just knew 21 and 22, they were the main guys, and we just had to really step up and like guard them as best we can and, make the other guys beat us pretty much.
So take me through what happened there at the end, because first of all, 3-point game. Oh, got to get the selfie game going. There we go. 3-point game down the stretch, and we're thinking, okay, got to hit the three, and no, knife down the lane, layup, and a timeout. Yep. Was that drawn up?
Well, we run over these situations in practice all the time, right? Like, we don't need a three in that situation. I think we had 22 seconds, right? I think something like that. We had 22 seconds. And we knew if we could, just get a quick 2 and then foul, we were going to have another opportunity to win the game.
And you did. Got the big miss from, I believe that was Anthony Canales, 21. And then you shoot the 3 for the lead, for the win, basically. And you don't get it, but you get the foul. Take me through your mindset there.
Ooh. I struggled from the free throw line this game a lot. I mean, I think I missed 5 free throws the whole game. I missed 2 in a row before that to take the lead. But I always practice this with my uncle, my grandpa, my dad, right? You got to win the game. You got to get your nerves together and just hit the free throws.
Well, and what's funny, this shows you my broadcast partner can't talk to me right now because you've got his headset on. Oh. But this is an athlete. This is a basketball player because you're talking about how many you missed. You had all your points came at the free throw line through 3 quarters. You had 7 points and you earned them all the hard way. And you're talking about all the misses. So I'm just like, all right, cold as ice. And you knock down all 3 and get the stop. What does this win feel like over Lynden? Non-conference, but a huge statement win.
I mean, they're just a really good team, and we're going to play a lot of similar teams like this later on in the year. So it was a great test for our team and to just prove ourselves.
All right, I got another question for you. Have you got a parent in the house?
I got 2 right there.
Okay, if you want to send one of them down, we got a parent shirt presented by our sponsor, Grit Handcrafted Wood, the proud parent sponsor shirt, and you are our Adrenaline fundraising player of the game. So if we can get
a nice shirt, I like this.
There we go, and I want to see you wearing it around, but you got to get the shot on camera here, holding up the shirts.
You can step up if you want, I think.
Trey Hawkins.
There you go.
And his dad. Adrenaline fundraising player of the game, and the Larson Brothers Grit Handcrafted Wood proud parent sponsors. Fantastic. Any final thoughts? Anybody you want to give a shout out to that might be watching this later?
Shout out to my uncle. You always get on me when I miss free throws, so had to hit him for you.
There we go.
Appreciate you guys.
Hey, appreciate you. That is number 3. That is Big Trey Hawkins, the Adrenaline fundraising player of the game. The adrenaline is pumping in this one, and he most certainly has grit. The hugs, the celebration, the jubilation, 60-59 and 15 points for Trey Hawkins, including all 3 free throws. You never foul the jump shooter, and they did in the worst possible situation. Lynden falls, Jackson rises. That's pretty much a broadcast for me. Special thanks to all of our sponsors, including Les Schwab Tires, doing the right thing, like bringing this to the world. For my broadcast partners, for the folks in the truck, and for all of the sponsors, Harrell saying thank you and good night. 60-59, Jackson wins.